Hello traders, this is DaveFX Hunter, and watch this video because I will show you something quite cool for your MT4 which I have been working on with my coder. So I had always the problems to keep on my plan, and right now I can really easily to create my trading plan in my MT4 and then execute it. So for example, I want to plan a couple trades, no matter about the technical analysis right now, right? But I want to quickly go through the charts, and I want to plan the trades and be able to decide if I want to execute them without any big hassle. So I just basically want to have a quick, easily and perfect workflow. So for example, here on the USD CAD, if I want to go buy, I just click shortcut on the keyboard, which is B as a buy, and it will bring my buy projection. Let's go to another pair. Which is this USD franc. Let's say I want to go buy as well. No matter about the price action right now, I'm just showing the tool, not thinking about the price action too much. So next one is Aussie franc. Let's go sell here, but I think it would be more buy, so let's plan the buy. Next one is the Aussie CAD. If I want to plan here the sell like this, let's say the sell stop. And next one, let's pick up the Euro CAD. If we want to go buy here, we set the buy. So right now we went through the couple pairs, and what basically happened is that all my trades which we planned are actually right now stored in these shortcuts on my chart. I'm using just one chart. I don't need to open the many charts in the platform. I'm having everything on this one chart, and it's planned here, right? Which is very cool because you have everything right here. And if you want to delete some trade, for example, I don't want to trade this Aussie franc, I simply delete it and it will disappear from my trading plan which I have here, right? So this is just for the planning right now. Let's say we have the plan, and we somehow can adjust the trades. So for example, I can change easily the stop loss. This is of course the nonsense to buy this high, but for example, if I want to go to enter the trade like this, I will just adjust this, and here on this bottom in this rectangle, it's showing me the automatic lot size, which I have set right now my risk per the 1%, which I can change easily in the settings which I have in here. So I can set it to the 2%, or I can change the lot risk per the money or the fixed lot, and etc. So for right now we have it to the 1%, and as you can see, my initial lot size will be 9.65 lots. If I change my stop loss, you can see the lots will be automatically recalculated, right? Whatever I will change, it will adjust still to risk 1% per trade. So right now, if I want to take a trade, I will simply activate it by clicking these face, and it will change the color to the pink one, and if the price will go through it, it will automatically execute the trade. If I want to receive the notification, I will activate this number 1, and it will send me the notification to my phone. If for some reason I don't want to take the trade straight away, for example, if there is a news or whatever, I can simply deactivate it, and I will receive just the notification that the price is on my entry, and then I can check the price or the price action. Of course, I must have enabled auto trading to be able to execute the trades. Now let's say I wanna go to the other pair, and this one I wanna as well automate. No problem, it will be automated on the buy limit in here, and or I can deactivate it. This is what I already shown in here. What is very cool thing is another tool is close all, which I can use to close all the trades or I can use my target. For example, if my account is let's say 5,000 and I want to close all trades automatically when I reach 5,500, I will just set it up here, and when the trade, my equity will be 5,500, all the trades will be closed. It's very good, I think. Next thing is, of course, I can delete all the trade plans by the clicking delete here, and they will be delete. What's the next very cool thing is this. Sometimes, let's say we want to trade some channel, right? So with the shortcut P, I can bring this channel and I can draw it here, and look at this cool thing. So here is always the problem. I want to enter the channel, and let's say I don't want to have a big I want to trade it like this, right? So what can sometimes happen is that the price drop down, and I want to be sure to be executed, so I must go let's say like this. But if the price goes down here, I will be in the trade too early, and it still can drop, right? So it can still go lower, and this entry like this is not so good. So what I always wanted to have in my platform was the ability to take a trade based on the ascending lines, and now I have this ability to do it. With this button color, I can delete this color, and look at this. I can adjust the trade like this. I can adjust the take profit, of course, the target, and I can just set it up as I want to exactly, and then activate it, and my trade will be executed once the price will touch this line, and I will be taken into the trade. Of course, this stop loss could be like this, and this is perfect. If I want to trade buy here and the sell from the top of this channel, no problem. I can just click the S shortcut like a sell. It will brings me another trade, and I can set it up like this, and I can activate it. Boom. So once the price comes to the top of the channel, I will be taking the short, on the bottom the long. If I don't want to have activated the trades, I can simply deactivate them. I can just set up the notification, right? If I will have the notification and trade activated, I of course will receive the notification, and the trades will be activated. If I want to delete all these drawings, I will simply do it like this, and that's it. I have a clear chart, no problems, nothing like that. Now here's another cool thing which I as well wanted to have is this. So this is my USD cut trade. We now see it just as the lines, and like this we will bring this color slide. So what I'm always wanted to have is the ability to close the trades in some profit, some partial close, or moving the stop loss, or just this management tool. So let's say right now we want to have if our trade will work, and the price move in the our direction, let's say into the half of this trade somewhere here. So what I want to is to be the stop loss moved to our entry. No problem, this tool can make it for you. So what is that? RRR for moving stop loss to the break even is set to the number 1. That means that if the price is going to make same distance as the stop loss, it will move it to the break even. So this is the RRR1. So if the price move in here, this tool will automatically move the stop loss to our break even. So it will move the stop loss in here. That's the perfect thing. The another cool feature is to partial close. So we can set up, let's say, if I have even on the same, so I will show you in the settings. So percentage of profit for the partial close 0.8 with settings like this, which is the default. If the price will reach 80% to the profit, it will close the partial trade, the half of the trade, and move the stop loss to the break even. This is very cool. So let me explain this as well. So it's the maximum slippage for the entry in the percentage of stop loss with the default set to the 2%. What this means, it actually looks like, why should one be thinking about the slippage? So let's say we want to have this trade set as the buy stop like this. Let me do it like this, right? But what can happen is actually that, for example, over the night, the markets can crash. We already have seen this, and the price will draw this huge monster candle like this, where was the huge volatility. And of course, what the brokers will do, they can execute you, let's say, somewhere here. So what's gonna happen is that here is your buy stop if you use the normal order in the platform, and the price move up, and they will open your buy up here, which is absolutely total bullshit, because they give you so monster slippage. And what can as well happen is that the price will just move up, they will open your buy, and the price will start then move down, and you are fucked. So basically, this tool, this settings 2%, so maximum slippage for entry in percent of the stop loss distance. That means that actually right now our stop loss is 85 pips. So that means that this tool will not let you open your trade in more than 2%, which is actually right now, if is it 85 pips, it's gonna be something like 1.7 pips above the entry. So whatever move will happen, if the broker will not execute you in this 2% of this distance here, the trade will not be executed. This is what I really wanted to have in this tool, because if you remember that drop on the gold, when we've been taken into the sell stop, they executed our sell on the bottom, and then the price moved up. Of course, the broker then returned the money, but they don't have to do it all the time. So this is the cool thing which I want to have. And the last thing in the settings is the spread multiplier for the break even, which means we have the free multiplier. So what does it say is, of course, if the tool is moving the stop loss to break even, we can set how we want to. So for example, okay, here is this now spread 0, but let's say if we have the spread 1 pip and our multiplier is free, that means that if this tool is moving the stop loss to the break even and it's 3 times bigger than our fee, it will move to the 3 pips to the break even. And that's it, my friends. So this things is doing easily. You can plan your trades easily. You plan your trades with just B, and it plays the buy, or the S, which plays the sell. You can simply delete the trades, you can activate them, you can receive just the notification, you can delete them, you can store them in your trading plan, you can close all trades. It's moving the stop loss to the break even, it's closing the partial profit. You can set the target, the complete, it's automatically calculating your lot size when you changing your stop loss distance. Look at this, 9 lots, I go bigger stop loss, but still want to risk 1%, 3 lots. Everything it's doing for me. I know my stop loss distance, I know my target, I know how much I will lose if I lose, I know how much I will win if I win. So basically I have everything what I need to. And the most important thing, for example, I wanna go long and I wanna go like this. Let's say I wanna trade the bounce from the trend line. I can draw it like this, and that's it. It will enter, I will activate, it will enter on this trend line. I can set up the take profit, I can set up the stop loss, and that's it. It's perfect. It's actually the perfect tool which is making our trading platforms great again. I will share this very soon, and you will be able to test it, and you will be able as well to follow my trades, which I will be sharing like this, and as well I will do the webinar where I will explain it all when is it done, because there is a much more things to do. For example, as this Fibo shortcut. For example, right now I'm gonna click the F and watch it. F like a Fibo, so I can bring the Fibo easily like this to the chart, and there is much more truth. Okay, that's it, my friends. Bye bye, and follow me in the Telegram. There will be more info about this.